Hello, third graders, and welcome to Science Mystery 3.5, where we're going to be taking a look to see if selection can happen without people. 2 weeks ago, you took a look at how people were able to make new breeds of dogs by taking a dog from one breed and mixing it with a dog from another breed so that when they had a baby, they had a brand new dog. Now, that happened when people intervened. So, can we change an animal population without human interaction? So, that's what you're going to learn in this mystery right here. On slide 2 is a list of directions to go over. The most important thing is slide 3. You're going to click here and watch the video. This activity is not going to make any sense if you don't watch the video and go along with the mystery with Mystery Doug. So I'm going to go over how to answer some of these questions. And again, Mystery Doug is going to explain when to do this. So you're going to pause the video, come and do some of these slides, then you're going to go back to the video. So don't do these slides until he tells you to. Also, Mystery Doug created this for us to do this activity in class. So some of the things he says is not really going to match up with how we have to do it online. So just try your best and understand that it was designed to be done in the classroom. So at one point, we're going to take a look at these lizards, and you have to determine if the lizard is an excellent climber, a good climber, or a not so good climber. And you do that by counting the scales. So they have a zoomed in version of here. So you're going to count the scales, which are these lines here. You can either count the white lines, or I found it easier to count these black lines. And you're going to type in how many scales in this red box. So let's say there's 14 scales. You're just going to type in 14. Now, if it's 14, that means this is a not so good climber, because a not so good climber has 18 or fewer. So you're going to come grab this circle and move it on top of the not so good climber. If the scale had, let's say it has 21 scales, that would fall in the 19 to 22 scale category, which means this lizard is a good climber. So you're going to grab the circle and move it over here. And then any scale that has 23 scales or more, let's say it has 23 exactly, then that means it's an excellent climber. So you're going to move that here. So you're going to do that for slides 6, 7, and 8. And then you'll go back into the video. At another point in the video, Mystery Doug is going to tell you to make a bar graph. Now, in the mystery, they're going to say to raise hands if you have a good climber, a not so good climber, etc. Obviously, we can't do that because we're not in school together. So I gave you the numbers. So on our island, there are 10 excellent climbers, 10 good climbers, and 10 not so good climbers. So you're going to make a horizontal bar graph. And just like in math, we're going to fill in these squares to match the numbers up here. So excellent climbers, there are 10. So you're going to do this 10 times. You're going to grab you start on the left side. You're going to grab one of those and come up to this paint can that's tipping over, and you see the paint kind of dripping out. It's called fill color. You're going to fill it with a color. Now, on here you see that excellent was red, so I'm going to go with red. You don't have to do that color scheme, but you can. Now, a little trick that you can use on your computer is, instead of continually going up to that paint can, you can click it, and then if you look at your keyboard, you can hold down Command and hit the letter Y, and that's going to do whatever you just did. So that will hopefully make it go a little bit faster. So you're going to do that 10 times. Then down here for the good climbers, there are 10, so you're going to do that, but you need to change the color. So you want to grab that green. Okay, and then not so good is the blue. You're going to do that 10 times so that you're building that horizontal line graph. And again, this is generation 1. These are the original lizards that lived on the island. Then we're going to have these lizards mate, and we're going to see what happens to the baby lizards. And again, this is without humans interacting, and you're going to see what happens to our population of lizards Oops. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so then you're going to go back and Mystery Doug's going to talk to you about how we're going to be making the next lizard population. So to do that, you're going to follow, it's a little bit of math here. You're going to follow these steps. You're going to go back up to these slides and you're going to look at parent B and parent C. You'll notice up here, parent B right here is on slide 7. So you're going to use these numbers. And parent C is on slide 8. So you're going to type in those numbers into slide 10, and then you're going to do this math. You may use a calculator if that's easier, or you can just write it on a piece of paper. So you're going to put some numbers in here, and then you're going to determine if your baby is an excellent climber, a good climber, or a not so good climber. And again, you're going to just move that circle around. And then finally, we have a new generation with some new numbers, and you're going to find out how these numbers changed, and you're going to build that bar graph again down here. And then finally, on this slide, there's going to be a video. You can watch me. I'm going to go over the answers. And then there are 2 questions that you're going to need to answer in these orange boxes. The first one says, what happened to the green animals when the brown animals arrived on Lizard Island, and why? Again, you cannot answer this unless you watch that video. And then, why is the group of baby green animals better climbers than the group of parent green animals? So you're going to type that here. Okay. So again, you do that by triple clicking. You want this kind of in blue so it goes away when you start to type. Okay. If you have any questions, please message me on Class Dojo. That's the easiest way. All right. Good luck. Have fun.